Hello everybody, it is One Actor here, and welcome back to Prison Architect here. As you can see, this is a lot different than what we normally usually have. Excuse me, sir. Anyways, so we are actually doing something a little bit different here. Actually, I lost one of my buttons. Where'd one of my buttons go? Oh. Anyways, that does not matter at the current moment here. As you can see, we're a little low on money right now. And, oh, I didn't know you could do that. That doesn't really work very well, though, but can I reset that? Nope. Okay. Anyways, we are in a whole nother prison here, and there's a little something special about this prison. It is actually a sandbox prison because I've played lots of games of just regular, and I wanted to really try and build a prison to perfection because what usually happens is my prisoners starve to death. I mean, in the game, it really doesn't matter. You still get paid. You still make money. But my goal here is to make the most, not the most, but the best prison for all the prisoners. Make sure nobody dies, you know, make it nice and calm. I added a few features. I'm not positive if I can check what they are. But, yes, I am not sure. Anyways, here we just got basic stuff set up here. I experimented with a little bit of fire, so I kind of have to fix a few things, but we're going to ignore that for now. But this is in the new update. I don't know what it is, actually, but yeah, it adds barbed wire, so you have to put, because prisoners can actually jump over your fence now, instead of just, you know, going underground and going underneath them. So you put barbed wire on top of your perimeter fences, and you can also put them on top of your regular fences. The only flaw is I can't actually get to the fence. I have to get rid of these first. But I mean, that's fine. I think these are brand new to this update here. But if I quickly just pause the game here and I go into lockdown, okay, maybe I have to play it. It'll shut, but as you can see, these road barriers pop up, which will actually stop anything from getting in through besides the gates. So I have a few of those set up throughout the prison we got going here. It also adds this new feature called roll call, which at night your prisoners will stand outside of the cell and you can take a roll call. Oh, I didn't know that that actually affected it. Well, we have 27 guards here. We have a tiny little security room, but this is what this section is for. I've started to zone off a little bit, just planning into the future here. But that's what today's episode is, because going to be designing here. But I just sectioned this part off because I knew this is going to expand, and I kind of built it extremely small, and I kind of ruined the whole thing here. I don't really know where this path is going to. I mean, you can't really go anywhere. There's a road barrier there, but we'll ignore that for now. Otherwise, we got a nice big storage area. I've decided to add sprinklers everywhere because, I mean, that's a safety thing. Okay, basically everything that says there are too many CCTV monitors, I just dismantle, because I kind of just threw a bunch of random ones down. This one's not even on a wall. I was just sitting there. This one's at least on a wall. But I thought I turned Fog of War on, but I guess not, so security cameras are not really necessary, but we'll still add them in just for appeal. But what I want to do is, I don't know if I'm going to put a foundation out here yet. I might just leave this so that way I can do that in the future, but I definitely want to, still don't know if I want to build in concrete or brick. You can see that I did both. I feel like concrete would be stronger, so I'm going to actually start building in concrete out here. So I'm just going to build that much for, actually, shoot, I probably should build that wall too. Oh, that kind of just ruined everything, to be honest with you. Alright, we'll get that out of there. Can we get this an actual floor? Except for I wanted a wall there, so I don't know why I got rid of that. We're gonna forget about that for now. Except for that I totally just went over the doors that I wanted there. Do I have to put a concrete tile in? Not sure here. Do I have to install a whole nother? Yes, I do. Well, fixed it. Okay. Well, looks like we got pretty much all the lights here. Let's just throw on another line going in here. We'll install some concrete walls here. So basically what I'm going to do right now is I'm installing the reception area here. And we'll throw in a jail door. I'm trying to work out these. There are a lot of cool stuff that I really want to get into, like logic bridges and logic circuits and stuff that says advanced architects only. So I want to become an advanced architect. Also, door timers I've worked with a little bit, but yeah, I want to set up a whole room now that I have enough money to experiment with all that. But first, let me zone this as a. This is not the holding cell. This is the reception. Reception. That's what I want. What do I need in here? I need an office desk, table, and a chair. Well, we'll get a table set up here. We'll get the office desk set up like this. And we'll get the chair to check everybody in, I guess. Yeah. That's all we needed. Okay, so then what we need is this room was going to be my holding cell here. Just for the moment being here. I'll throw some beds in there because I'm nice. This was going to be the shower because the shower is important. We need some shower heads in there. We'll get those installed in a second. Let me work on this one first. So you need benches in this room just because you need a place for the prisoners that are waiting for a cell to sit. So I'll throw those down over there. Kind of screwed that whole thing with the toilets, but you can talk to somebody while they take it. Nope. Alright, those are just going to be thrown in that corner right there. We're gonna put those there for a second. I'll install sprinklers in a second when I install the rest of that. What else do I need? Oh, come on. You're really gonna make me put a door there? I'll put a door. Okay, we'll create the canteen in a second. Let me actually get the shower heads installed here. And then we'll also get sprinklers. Do you need to put sprinklers inside of a... Oh, we need a drain. Don't want to forget that. Put one right there, too. Also, I have fast build on, so, like, these guys have nothing to do besides move all the stuff that I told them to get rid of. But, yep, let's get a water line coming here. And then we'll send a main water line going through here. So water will definitely be a high demand in here if we're putting a lot of sprinkler systems in here. I tend to put them not in the corners, but one away from the corner, and then sometimes in the middle of the room if it looks good if I put it there. Otherwise I do it opposite corners, and then hallways I put a couple just to make sure, you know. Because fires are bad. Especially if the fire is able to make it to the to this room here, which I've experimented with, and that's why you see so many sprinklers in here, is because this thing will blow up and take out an entire wall. So just a note to people who are making prisons in the future, don't put this by an outside wall because the prisoners will just escape. I think I'll be fine because I have this giant wall here, I also have this giant 3 wall here, and then I have these doors. So I don't think they're going to get very far, but yeah. The only reason I've started this is just because I want to get all of this stuff done, because it takes a long time. And it looks like actually, while I was talking, they got a bunch of stuff done, which is cool. All I'm doing is small cells. Moves the minimum size. Oh! I can make a cell as small as I want. I want that to be done. But he's very busy by doing a lot of other stuff. Can I prioritize that? No, it doesn't do anything. Anyway, so I've unlocked most of the stuff here. I thought I connected you. Anyways, let's throw some beds in here, because I'm nice. There'll be bunk beds, because I'm not that nice, but I'm still nice. How do I want to do this? Because there's going to be a door over here to let them into the actual prison, because everybody comes through reception. Actually, how do I want to do this? I want... Ooh, I might want to redesign this room. Because I don't want them to have to walk through the holding cell. I kind of want the holding cell to kind of be its own little thing. So, if we get rid of all of these... I mean, I don't really want to move the shower. I already made the shower. So they'll just walk across the hallway to take care of that business. Otherwise, go down, get rid of the holding cell label on this one, and throw in a large jail door. That's how we're going to do it. And if you don't like it, then too bad. Which also means we probably have to throw another sprinkler in that corner really quick, actually. And what do you know, we have one on stock. Or in supply, or yeah, in stock. We're gonna go with that one. We'll connect those up just to be sure, you know. We need benches in here then. Apparently I did not get rid of that one toilet, so it's still chilling there. That's a table, that's not a bench. No. That's not what I want to do. No, we'll put those against that wall. I know what I want to do now. I've figured it out. Yes, I have. Alright, benches there. Then we're going to dismantle those really quick. We're going to install the beds first. The bunk beds, not just beds. But then we'll put one there, and then we'll put one there, and then we'll put two there. Even though that kind of screws over the entire room. Hold on. We'll dismantle this. Anyways, that'll get their seats for them. They'll have that, and then we can put toilets in between each of the bunk beds, which looks like all of them are supplied water except for those two. Which, what do you know, there's a nice big old water pipe right there. Bam. What else do we need? Oh yeah, canteen. That's the next step here. So yep, we've got that all separated from the reception now. And we can put in a large jail door to let them out into that area, and then we'll also put a regular jail door right there and right there. Biddly bam bam. And now that we created a wall, it's screwed with the electronics, so we'll just run a cable parallel right there. We probably should have ran it in this hallway, that would have been smarter, but too late for that. We have 3 cables now. That's good enough. Wait, is there still water? Yep, there's still water there. Anyways. So canteen is next. How do I want to do this? I'm not going to go ahead and build it right away. I want to... So the best thing to prevent tunneling is to keep your cell blocks in the center, so they have to tunnel underneath a bunch of stuff to be able to make it to at least the first wall. And then the second wall. So I have 2 walls because I have a lot of money. Which I just noticed that I didn't really build that very well. We're not going to look at that. But anyways, we're going to go into planning here. So this pathway is obviously going to have to go into a main hallway, and if I've learned anything, bigger hallways are always better. Plan big. Let me actually hire a couple more staff here. We'll get some of these set up here in a second. We'll get a bunch of cooks set up. Now, the thing that always confuses me is I always have trouble with, we'll hire one more lawyer for now, just to get this stuff done, because he's the only thing that has to do anything besides this finance lady who has 8 seconds left. On offshore tax haven. I don't know what that does. Oh, we're not even done with... Yeah, so having 2 of these guys will be amazing. Let me actually open up my reports here. I should be able to... Yeah, finance tab, grants. So yeah, I've actually completed a grant. Build a staff room. I'll just get the money for that one. Oh yeah, long-term and short-term investments are good because all you gotta do is just wait. Yeah, no problem in that. And then, yep, I can have 3 grants and then I can take a loan. Anyways. So, yeah, a bunch of the guards are apparently everybody's pissed off. And I don't know how to fix that. Yeah, everybody's pissed off. I gave them a staff room. It's just really tiny. I'll make a bigger one. Nobody uses this staff room. Everybody uses this one. The security room. I want to see if the door servos actually work. But that's not the point. So we need to design a canteen. Canteen? Yep, that's the right word for it. Yep. I've played this game before. So I'm probably going to put a kitchen back here. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, just so we're closer to this and we have storage right there, even though it doesn't really make a difference. And then the canteen we're gonna make humongous, because if I've learned anything from playing this game is if you think your canteen is too big, it's too small. That's for sure, because canteens take up a buttload of space. Like, this is kind of a small canteen, even though it takes up like a majority of the map here. So let's actually get this built then. We're gonna build in concrete, I've decided. Yep, we're only building in concrete now. It does cost a buttload of money to do, and I think these walls are gonna end up getting destroyed. I'm just gonna say that right now. Yep, they're all getting destroyed. Yep. Yeah, I'm still not good at building walls. I'd just like to fully mention that real quick. Walls are not my strong suit. My strong suit. Suit. Okay, so we're gonna add. So the one thing I do want to add is I need a plan for visitors, and I think I left just the right amount of room to be able to have visitors kind of walk around the perimeter and get to a certain area where prisoners should not be able to get into. I've already spent $1 million on this prison. It's ridiculous. Anyways, and I haven't even sected. Whoa, what the? Anyways, so we have to put staff doors on here, which is kind of sucky for security, but we have to, just because that's how this game works. So hopefully, because I know prisoners will end up actually coming in here to do work, and I hope this does not give them too much access. If it does, I will get rid of it, because it'll probably cause a bigger problem here. So let's actually zone this as a kitchen before I start here, just so that way all my items get highlighted and they pop up easier. So I'm also working at a fire risk here, so I've got to be careful. We'll put all of the cookers right along there, and then we'll do another row of them, just because when we end up doing classes with cooking and stuff like that, each student needs their own their own cooker. So now this gives a place for all of our kitchen staff to work here. Is there anything else I gotta put in here? No. So we'll just add more cookers in the back, just to have the cookers in the back, because I built this at like a perfect size apparently, where like everything fits. We'll put one there, and then we'll just put a bunch of fridges in the back here, just to be back here. And then sprinkler systems, obviously, one down each row, and then we'll split. Ooh, that was a lot of lag. I don't know what that was from. That was really weird. That spooked me a little bit. I got scared it was about to crash. I'm like, I'm doing really good work here. I'm really liking where this is going so far, and it just about crashed. So that would not have been fun. So this guy is gonna suck up a lot of power. So the real question is, do I want to build a second wall? How do I want to go about this actually? I mean, it's not, this is just to power the staff wing, and I think it's gonna power the staff wing in this kitchen because it's about maxed out, and that's where I want it. So I think that's all I'm gonna hit this one with. And then we're gonna need a main line to come through the kitchen here. We'll wrap it around and connect it up to this main line here. Yeah, why does it do that? I'm just gonna dismantle all of you, and then I'm going to install all of this. I'm also going to dismantle you, so that doesn't happen anymore, please. Oh, come on now. So there's just a buildup of pressure happening here. What if I go like that? See, I have money now, and it's really fast to build, so perfection like this is not an issue. Please work. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, we won't connect it back up. We'll just terminate it here. And we'll terminate it, stick in there too. Anyways, we have to install all of these pipes here. So we'll run this all the way up. Run this all the way down. That should hopefully connect up with the sinks. No, it does not. So we'll run... Bam. Can we actually run out of water? I think it'll just... The pipes will just run dry because it doesn't have enough force, but... Oh, I missed one. I'm sorry, I didn't know I missed you. The kitchen is ridiculous, just because when you go into this menu, it's just full of everything, because it takes so much to run a kitchen. Okay, anyways, so this is a huge canteen. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it really is just too big. We might split. I don't know. What do I want to do with this canteen? Oof. Well, I know I'm going to power it separately, so it's going to get a whole different power system. So I'm not going to worry about the lights right now. This is all that's going to get powered. And I'm going to keep it from running into this room. So this is just the crossover, so it has nothing to do with any of this. Where do I want to put this next power substation? Obviously, far enough away from this wall, so it won't take out the wall with it. Actually, can I shove one in? I don't think I can, but I might actually be able to shove one in. I can shove one in right there. So if we build a room, well, let me check my planning here. I think it's that size, right? If it's that size, it should be able to fit all the capacitor. Yep, actually one less. And it'll fit everything I need. So we can actually get rid of... Bam, that's all we need to build that. And if I do this correctly, don't touch the wall. Fixes the problem. So now we don't want to put a door there because everybody can open it. We'll put a staff door because obviously you have to put a door on it. Thank you for building without breaking anything. It's powered its own light. And we'll install this guy. No. No. No, no, no. No. Very bad. You're gonna have to make me reboot this one, aren't you? It's really dumb how these power generators can't touch each other. I mean, I kind of feel like that's just... I don't like that feature. I can kind of understand it, but in real life, all the power generators are hooked up to each other. I mean, come on now. You can hook up more than one power generator. It's not going to cause problems here. Okay, anyways, we got the utility room set up, so let's actually build a... Yep, let's just continue the hallway down to there. So that way that's not an issue. Okay, so now that I got this thing hooked up, even after the whole breaking thing, I didn't actually leave room for a power switch, and I don't care that much anymore about power switches. Can I run these out? Yep, I can still run these outside. I'm not going to. I'm going to actually run this one down through here. Actually, I don't want to do it like that. I don't. No, no. Go away. I'm going to run it in the wall here, and I'm going to run it down like this here. Hopefully that'll reach everything. If that doesn't reach everything, then this cable will just be run a little bit closer to it then. There we go, that solves the electric problem over there. And then we'll go all the way, so it goes 3 lights down. Meaning that I can power... Yep, so if I run it down here, that'll cover all these lights and all these lights. So bam, look at that. Powered this entire... Oh, that's probably what it was. It was probably auto-saved. I'll have to not care about the footage. That is a really bright canteen. Anyways, I don't know what's going on with the texture things here. Anyways, we will have a large jail door. And we lock those open. The only reason, I don't know if I'm the only person that does this, but I put jail doors on and then I lock them open just so in the case that I need to, there is a door there that I can shut instead of it just being an empty wall here. So let's actually name this a canteen, make it a canteen here. Zone it as a canteen. I don't really know what you would call it. Zone it, make it. It's a lot of writing. That's how big this canteen is. So I think this will become the serving area here. I'm going to make it really wide because this is a very populated area here. So I'm going to... No, that was a bad idea. I don't want to do that. Hold on. Get rid of that. Actually, we're going to put one outside the corner and then one there, so you kind of get that continuation line here. Yep, and then it works perfectly down here. And then we're going to leave a 3 wide gap. So that won't work. Yeah, we'll just leave these. Wait, how did that work? That worked so perfectly, though. I am confused. So how did I was able to fit? Oh, that's why. So hold on, let me, just to make it look better, because it does not look good at all right now, and I don't like that, is actually we're going to run it in between here, so that way it actually like looks the exact same here. So we're gonna go like that, and then like that, and then you got the 2 holes. So this is the feeding station. This is where all the prisoners will get their food. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I shouldn't hear anything. If I do, it's easily expandable just by going and adding a row. Well, it's only 2 wide, like this. So I mean, you'd have another entrance. But anyways, let's actually, before I forget, I want to actually install these metal detectors here. That way nobody can get in and out. That's the one thing that you have to do, and it kind of sucks because it's really expensive to do, but please don't connect there. So yeah, this thing is going to get loaded. Hey, no, I don't want to light in there. It's going to go real dark in there, but I don't care. Anyways, so yeah, we need to start setting up the tables here. And if I learned anything, it's leave space, because these things take up a lot of space, but also just so prisoners don't get so mad. So I usually leave a 2 wide actually. I'm going to do it at the door, so that way the doors kind of have a flow to it. So let me go 1, 2, 2 wide there, 1, 2. Actually, I did that completely wrong. That'd be if I was trying to maximize space, but I'm not really wanting to do that. So I'm going to go 3 wide. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I put a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll be back once I finish all this stuff. Okay, so this is pretty much what it works out to be here. So basically, you get that 2 wide walkway up there. You get both sides of the benches, plus you get the space in between here. And then I'll show you once we get down to the end here after I finish installing all of these. Okay, you didn't see that. That didn't happen. I'll fix that. Then we just get a lonely kind of table-ish thing. So I'll get rid of that real quick and I'll reinstall it. So really, all these guys do is just move boxes for me. Anyways, so I think the plan that I want to go with actually is just to do a 2 wide table and then put in a 2 wide gap, kind of like that. Just to maximize space, but also be able to have all those walkways as well. So that way we're not causing that much of a problem here. See, and then you just kind of go down here. So yeah, I just have to hold up. This does not, yeah, that's not right. That's not how it should be. I was gonna say, that doesn't look like the proper gap that I need. Yeah, but either way, I will finish up this entire canteen and I'll be right back. And then yet again, doing something that I I mean, not doing something that I really should do actually pays off, because we get this perfect 2 wide gap here, which is what we're going for this whole canteen. It actually looks pretty good from a nice view here, so I'm going to go install the rest of the benches, and then I will be right back again. So I've barely got any of this done, and I hate doing this so much. Like, you have no clue for my passion for hate for benches, like how hard it is to install benches. How many of these I have to dismantle constantly because, oof, I'm getting a hand cramp now. That's just how hard it is, because you have to go very carefully, because otherwise you'll end up installing them not in the right spot. Ooh, that was close. Because your hand gets tired, you know. Oh gosh dang it. Then you have to dismantle it. Then I zoom in a little bit, you know, get a little closer on the benches, you know. I still get the exact same problem. Still gotta get this in the perfect spot, and then you don't want to go too slow, because then it's just a big pain in the, gosh dang it. As you can see, it's a big pain in the butt here. I have finally completed this project, and oof, I hated it. I hated every minute of it. Anyways, we have the canteen done here. These people have a canteen, so when they first come in, let's see, we can actually 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we can hold 10 prisoners right now. Not very well, but we can hold them. So what I want to do here is, I don't like the 2 wide path. It's going to need to at least go 5. So I'm going to go back to the planning tab here. So obviously we got this one right here. So we're going to keep the path going here, but I want to expand it out. So this would be 5 wide, I think, right? No, this is 4 wide, which is a pretty good length, but 5 wide for a main hallway, especially because this is the hallway that everybody's coming in through. This is where holding gets dumped in, reception comes through right here. This is the main hallway, and eventually this guy will connect up here, and you get your little 4 wide kind of thing going here. I don't know. So this is definitely what I want to do with the main, is it's gonna expand out here. What actually I want to happen here is, actually I don't want this. This is the reception. Well, the reception will have to go through here. I don't know what I'm thinking. What I kind of want is this area to be locked. Like, you have to be staffed to get through into here. Otherwise, all the main prisoners will end up entering into this area from this one. You go one. Oh, actually, they open automatically for me. Yay. The only issue is I can't really change the direction of these. So I can't really do a... Oh, okay, that was dumb. You better open the right way. See, and then you open like that. Why? Oh, because I reversed the... Let's actually dismantle every single one of these doors, because if that works like that, then I have a very good idea of what I want to do. So let me actually rebuild all these walls here that I screwed up. So I'm able to reverse which way they face. So let's grab a large shell door here. Place it right there. Which way will it open? Okay. So I don't want it to open that way. Okay, so dismantle that door, please. What I want it to open, so if I switch directions, it'll open that way. And then if I switch directions, that's exactly what I want. So we're gonna open them that way. Open them that way. This is exactly what I want. So that way we have four wide entrances here. And we're also not wasting as much space as normally we would. So that way we can, instead of everybody having to try and fit through a 2 wide gap, we can actually fit people through a 4 wide gap. And I think that will help with prisoners actually like fighting other prisoners. So now we have wider areas, and we can still lock these doors open like we always wanted to. So we're gonna lock this one, lock. It's kind of weird because the texture doesn't actually change if it's facing the other way, so it looks kind of weird. it's like, I don't know, it's really weird. This game is kind of weird, but I really like it. Anyways, so we're gonna lock all these open here, and then we're gonna build the main hallway really quick here. So let's actually not destroying the wall, because I don't want to destroy what I just built here, because that would be extremely dumb of me to do. Okay, good. Everything stayed how I wanted it. Ooh, that was very stressful for me. Anyways, then we can do the same thing right there, because this is a staff entrance. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching today's episode. It went a little bit long, but I think that's fine, because this is a really fun game to play, and I'm probably going to record an episode like right after I finish recording this one, because I'm so into it right now, and that's kind of just what Prison Architect does to you, is it really gets you involved here. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. This prison is going to be awesome once it's done. I just realized that kind of might... I'm going to ignore that for now. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Tune into next episode to be able to see what else is going to happen with this. I'm just going to record a bunch of episodes here, so that way if I get sick or something else happens, I don't actually have to worry about recording episodes. I've already got them all done. As long as I have time right now, and I'm alright to do them right now, I can record them now. And that works out. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.